Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, you hear me? Dog the things me comfy, dog the things, whoa. Dog the things me comfy, dog the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
We start the things, the man. We're gonna Let's Start the Things. Steve is your boy Fire Feelings in the building. Welcome down to Let's Start the Things. Hope you guys have a fantastic morning, evening, night. Guys, today we have a disturbing story of a 3-year-old that was beaten to death. This is so crazy. This is heart-rending. Now, why I definitely decide to do this story here and bring it to the forefront is because I saw someone comment on my live whereby they mentioned when I was doing the story about Tory Lane. So the person says, I'm doing a story for Tory Lane. Maybe I could talk about the 3-year-old that was beaten to death. And this is so crazy. Family members, viewers and subscribers, I want you to listen to me carefully. We really got to be careful with who we are putting our kids in their care. We have to be careful with who we are selecting to watch our kids. It's crazy. We see what's going on in these times. Look what happened to Adriana Young, an 11-year-old. We heard stories from Jamaica with 4-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old. These are things that is happening and continuously happening. And we have to put a stop to it by being more serious with our kids. You see, me as a father, I don't left my kids with anybody like that. If it's not with their grandmother, not with anybody. But this story now, it's crazy because guess why? The babysitter is the family member. Get what I'm saying? The 3-year-old that they leave to watch over their child. It's not everybody could look a child. It's not everybody could watch a child. You gotta have that patience. Because how kids are, it's different. And this is a 3-year-old. Obviously, he's gonna be playing, he's gonna be moving. Sometimes you talk to him, might hear, by things is go. But that don't mean a 3-year-old you're supposed to beat. A 3-year-old ain't supposed to get no licks. Despite how my daughter is 1-year-old, and despite how she behave at some time, I don't hit her because I know she's a baby. She don't have no sense. She don't even know what she's doing. She's just doing what she could do at that age. So I'm saying to myself, how the hell could you beat a child to death? What does this child really do for you to beat him to death? This is so crazy. Now, she sent me the whole story and I'm going to read it out to you guys. I want you to just bear with me as we go through this together. And I would like you guys to leave your comments in the comments section. Now, I'm not going to expose the person who sent me these information because she said to keep her name anonymous. So I will do that. We're going to proceed with the statement that she sent to me. And definitely this is what she said. Hi Fire, thank you for noticing my comment. This is a story on a 3-year-old Quintanni Belottes story. Okay, let me continue. She said it's a high profile case here in Canada. Why is the CPS hiding a 3-year-old death in their building washroom who was beat to death, blood everywhere in the stall, and they tried to clean evidence? Quentin's mom left him in care with her foster sister. Okay, so this was not a biological sister. This is a sister whereby was adopted. You can't even say stepsister like how we would say in Guyana. This was an adopted sister, so it wasn't a blood sister. This is crazy. As we continue, Wook was also Quentin's babysitter. Well, I guess her call name is Wook. Chardane's cousin Emily, not a cousin that just her name, is the one who murdered him. And CPS, the Children Aid Society 30 Isabella Street, has been silent since it was in their washroom after the visitation with her kid, whom she had no custody of. She murdered Quintanni. This is crazy. So as we running through it, this is the first part. This was a adopted sister, also she was the babysitter. Now we still wondering at this said moment moment here why this female could have unalived this little child. And as you guys could see, her face is right here on the screen. This is the female. She was sentenced. Definitely, she's in jail right now, going through her sentence. And this is so crazy, guys. I'm not gonna tell no lie. This is very heartbreaking. A little bit, this is just a child. You know what I mean? This is just a child. Not gonna cap. As you could see, her face definitely there. And here, as you could see, Toronto woman, 22, charged with second-degree murder in death of 3-year-old boy. So she was charged with second-degree murder. The family is weeping. The family is mourning. Shout out to the father. Could feel your pain at this said moment here. Definitely could feel your pain.
The boy was perfect. He didn't bother nobody. And you know what breaks my heart? He couldn't even talk, bro. So he couldn't even tell what he was going to.
For the last few days, Iverson Belottes has been trying to understand why anyone would kill his 3-year-old son, Iverson Jr. Quintanni Belottes, known as Quintanni, and why no one tried to help.
He told me that my son, they declared him dead around 12:45 on a Sunday. I'm getting a phone call 12 hours later at midnight while I'm sleeping.
The call came from Quintanni's mother on December 3rd, who he shared custody with. Heal's Aid Society, while their police allege cousins Emily assaulted the boy in a washroom before returning to her Dawes Road apartment. It wasn't until the next day that this neighbor called 911. Intervened. In response to our request for an interview, the CAS of Toronto writes, "We are not providing comment on this situation. For context, the Child Youth Family Services Act prevents us from disclosing whether or not we are working with a child, youth, or adult." Iverson Belottes is now planning a final goodbye for his little boy, but says his fight for answers and accountability has only just begun.
I want justice for Quintanni. I mean, at the end of the day, right, he's a junior, I'm a senior, I'm still alive, I'm his voice. I'm fighting it, and I'm going to do it until the end, until I can't no more.
Let's continue with the rest. Belottes in Children 8, Society 30, Isabella Street building washroom. She was in there for an hour and almost 15 minutes. Blood all over the floor and walls. She denied him medical attention numerous times after she brutally took his life. Quintanni and the monster went in with clothes, and when they came out, Quint was naked. No shoes, no pants, no socks, with legs dangling out the stroller, and she almost had no pants on, just a winter jacket. This was in December 2023. It's a high profile case. They try to cover up, and the media be claiming themselves as organization hiding their identity. Also because while Chardin kids is not in her custody and are a part of the system, Chardin also is a part of the system from when she was young in foster care. Trial in Jan. For Chardonnay, CPS tried to clean the evidence and no comment up till now. His father shared his story and the family want answers and seek justice for Quintanni Belottes. His father also shared memory of him via Instagram. This is so crazy. This is so crazy, guys.
Hey, what they do? It's King Quintanni, daddy, baby, and we representing. Before I talk my shit talking about I look good and that, I'm forever gonna look good for my son, and that's facts. But first of all, before I get into all that, let me get serious right now. I want to thank everybody that came out to really support my son. That really meant a lot to me. Everybody that was in that courtroom, we made it known. We are his voice, and that's all that matters. You know, and I want to thank everybody for all the prayers, because it's such a dark time. You guys became my life, for real, like my strength. Without you guys, it would have been harder to keep fighting. So, and I'm really thankful for that, because there's no justice for Quintanni without the village. And we're forever gonna make it be known. But my son should still be living. 3 years old, you didn't deserve what happened to him. We all know that. The sweetest boy ever. I miss you, son. But I still gotta stay strong though. They can't break me. They never will. That smile, they hate it. I'm gonna make this shit look good for you, baby boy. Look, pains all over. They can't stop that. You forever gonna live on. Forever. We're gonna make sure they remember you, baby boy. And justice is a must. It's coming. It's coming. But thank you to the village. This one for y'all. Shout out. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're gonna keep fighting. We just getting started. That's it. Shout out to King Quintanni, the kings of the kings. My baby boy live on. Just know that. daddy got him forever. Let's go, baby. Now you see food, you gonna come, my boy? You gonna come? I've been trying to have you come over here. You was just staying with grandma. Come here, big boy. Come to daddy. Look where he's going. Little fatty. Look where he's going. Look where he going. You fatty boy. Look at him. Look at him. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, boy?
As we continue, she said, just to add what happened, I forgot to add, Chardonnay traveled with his lifeless body in the winter naked with just a blanket through the trains, bus, and walking outside while he was naked because she used his clothes and hers to try to clean the blood. CPS seen it and cleaned it up even more without reporting it and no public acknowledgement because they are protecting Chardonnay also. But what about Quintanni and any other kids? Institution negligence. She also slept with his body, then next day wrapped him in a towel and tried to say he died in his sleep. At the pre-trial, she whispered she loved Quintanni to his mom after she said to her, I thought you loved my son. I trusted you, but no. Jaja, this adopted sister crazy. She sleep with this man dead. She wipe up the blood and all this thing trying to get rid of evidence. Then you hear what just transpired when I was reading that people was trying to clean up and cover up this CPS scene even more without reporting it. This is crazy, bro. And I'm so happy that she's behind bars because like I told you guys, she was charged with second-degree murder. Condolence to the family member. Rest in peace. He's just 3 years old. Oh my God. It really got wicked people out there. They really do have wicked people out there. Now, the mother of the child made these 3 posts on her Instagram story, as you guys could see, whereby she said, why would you choose to hide my baby? Was killed in the bathroom rather than help. Why? Y'all choose to take a step back when y'all were supposed to be the ones to take a step forward. For God's sake, your company is called Children Aid, but y'all did not aid my child. Even after the fact, y'all still choosing to not aid my child. As you could say, no problem, I will do it myself. And she tagged the people them. We said a company, we should say. And she continued by saying, and I know I fail Quentin as a mother for allowing this woman to watch my son. No if, and, or buts. I failed him and I cannot fail him again. It will be known my sweet boy was murdered by Chardonnay Emily cousin. And she even continued by saying she killed my sweet boy and she must die by her own hands within those walls. She cannot be allowed out. Even I don't know how I have ever been in this situation remotely close to this. So I need help. My family need help. My son deserves the most justice and then some. I don't care. My son deserves to rest in peace. Now that's what really she said with the Instagram post, guys, and it's so heart-rending. I'm telling you guys, you have to be careful. You have to be careful with who you're putting your kids with. Now, to know that this person was an adopted child, although she was adopted, you know, the family love her. You know what I mean? Her sister loves she, and people love she because, as you heard, the mother say, yo, I trusted you with my son. You know what I mean? I thought you loved this boy. You was just pretending that you love him, kissing you up and how you could love somebody and then turn around for kill them. You beat this little child to death. Like, what could have caused you for beat a 3-year-old to death, bro? What could have caused you for do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out at this said moment here. Cause it's still in adding up. Then you're gonna turn for tell the mother that you love you love Quintanni. Right there and then you want a hot box, hot slap. Your head must come off your body. Cause when you done beating and killing, then you tell him but you love this child. You never loved this child. You was pretending you love this child. But like I said, guys, definitely I had to cover this story here and bring it to Let's Start the Things TV forefront. Like I said, it's a case that happened in Canada. Shout out to all of my Canadian subscribers. Definitely appreciate you guys. You know, and once again, rest in peace, Quintanni. Look like a beautiful boy. Wonderful. As you heard what his father said, you know what I mean? The boy couldn't even talk. You beating a dumb child but can't even talk. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, this shit got my skin does growing. Goosebumps. Because every day, these things are happening to kids around the world. Judge, God. Anyway, viewers and subscribers, if you guys watched the video so far, really would appreciate if you give the video a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button and put your post notification bell on. Like I said, Let's Start the Things TV is justice for the justiceless, we should say. It's justice for the unjust. Once again, my name is Fire Feelings, representing for Let's Start the Things TV. Rest in peace. Condolence to the family again. We out.